What is happening, YouTube and Weight Loss Warriors? It's your boy C-Dub, and today I got a special guest, Frankie. And we're going to ask him and find out what an 8-year-old thinks about some health topics. I'll see you right after this. Hey guys, what's happening? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm here with my son, Frankie. And I decided I thought it would be cool if we asked Frankie a couple questions about health concerns and health things and see what's in the mind of an 8-year-old compared to an adult. So, what do you think, Frankie, obesity means?
Well, an adult that's a little bit under overweight. Overweight,
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, basically. What percentage of adults out there do you think are overweight?
I've seen about 15, but I don't know otherwise.
Okay, that's a good answer.
I'm just gonna guess that.
Okay, that's a good answer. What was your favorite thing about your daddy, or what is your new favorite thing about your daddy now that I've lost 120 pounds?
Well, you can do a lot. You could walk faster or something, or do things faster than you could when you were fatter.
I bet I could do them a little longer too.
And I also could sit next to you better.
Ah, yeah, you're absolutely right about that one. Okay, so what do you miss about when your daddy was big? What do you miss about Big Daddy? Anything?
Well, no, nothing.
I thought you were going to say bouncing off my stomach.
No.
You don't miss that? Okay.
No.
Well, that's good. All right, can you tell me if you had to have a healthy dinner right now, what would a healthy dinner be?
I guess some salad or steak or something. Some salad and steak or something like that.
Sounds delicious. Salad and steak.
Maybe a smoothie with it.
Okay, yeah. Good solid smoothie. Homemade, right?
Yeah.
All right, this one's going to be hard. I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to answer, but what is diabetes?
I've heard that word before, but I forgot what it means.
Okay, let's just say for now that you get really sick. Okay? All right, what is a heart attack?
I can't say the definition, but I know what it is.
Okay.
It's something like fainting. Kind of like fainting.
Okay.
It's basically when something scares you and you just, your heart stops for a couple seconds, and that's basically.
Just out of curiosity, do you think heart attacks sometimes can be related to being overweight?
I guess.
Okay. All right, the last question I got for you, and I'll let you get back to your games. The last one I got is, what do you think you could do to prevent yourself from being obese when you grow up?
Eat healthy.
There you go. That's what you got to do. Eat healthy. This guy, I appreciate his time. I love him to pieces. He's the man. And I'm going to go ahead and let him go. And I'm going to be right back with his brother. And we're going to ask him the same questions. See you guys in a second. What is happening, Weight Loss Warriors? I'm back. And I got another special guest with me. That's my other son, Lex. He's 10. So got 2 years more experience. You can say hi now, Lex.
Hi.
For the third time. There we go. All right, so I got some questions for you, big guy. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think obesity means?
Fat?
Okay, put your face back on the camera. Let's keep our face on the camera. So obesity just means fat, okay? So what percentage of the population do you think is obese?
75%.
75% of all the adults?
I'm going to change that. 55%.
So more than half of all the adults are obese. Okay. All right. Now, here's a good question for you. What was your favorite thing to do with your new dad after I've lost the weight that you couldn't do when I was heavy?
That's an actually hard question.
Is anything different?
Yes.
Can you give him an example?
Well, like, he used to wrestle us a lot. Well, he still does. But the other day he was wrestling Frankie and he was trying to jump on him. And now that he's skinnier, he had no effect at all, which is kind of good for me.
I couldn't smush him. Couldn't smush him like I used to.
And you got new shirts, meaning you can't shirt us anymore.
They don't even understand what that means, but guys, it's good stuff. But look, when we play outside, we throw the football. Do you think I have more energy?
That was better because you lost some weight, so it didn't have as much pressure on your knee as it did. Before you lost weight, so you were like, you could move quicker and better.
Okay. What was your favorite thing about when I was big that you miss?
Probably jumping on you.
That's a really good answer. I remember you used to get on the couch and just dive bomb me right into my gut and just bounce right off of me. Yeah, I don't know if it was fun for me, but it was fun for him. So
well, you were okay.
Of course I was okay. All right, so here's the next good question for you, all right? Give me an example of a healthy dinner. Make sure you're on camera, buddy. What's a good example of a healthy dinner?
Steak?
Both children said steak. Interesting.
Like a steak, fruits and vegetables, grain. Hold on. Let me think. What else? What other food groups are there? Dairy.
So you think you just need a little of every food group?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
like the plate food growth thing.
Okay.
Whatever
that's what
is.
they teach you in school.
Yeah.
All right. So what is diabetes?
No comment. I have absolutely no idea.
No idea. Okay. All right. Well, just so you know, because you're a little bit older than Frankie, diabetes is basically where your blood sugar, it can go either way. It's either too high or too low. And it can be affected, especially type 2 diabetes, from when you're overweight. So it's one of the worst things that can happen to you when you're an obese person. So it's something you definitely want to try to avoid. All right. So tell me what a heart attack is.
When your heart fails?
Okay. So do you think that heart attacks can be caused by being overweight?
Definitely.
Okay. All right.
They 100% can be.
You're 100% right. They can be. Not always, but they can be.
Sometimes, but yes, they definitely can.
Okay, so here's the good question. The question everybody wants to know. What can you do? You, not me. What can you do to prevent yourself from being an obese adult?
One of the main things is exercise and have a healthy dinner and make sure that I don't overeat. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, well, before we get going here, Lex, let me ask you, what is your favorite thing to do? Since you said exercise, if I said right now, let's go get some exercise, what would be number one on your list?
Probably going outside and like throwing the football or playing a little bit of baseball or something.
Okay, all right. I thought you were going to say the bounce house, but you know. He loves those bounce houses.
Also the slippery butt playground.
We have a playground that we like to go at when it's raining, and I call it the slippery butt playground. It's the best place ever because they just slide off and throw on the bathing suit and the
Isn't it called like Kidsburg?
It is called Kidsburg, but for our family it's a slippery butt because we put the bathing suits on, we go out there in the pouring rain in the summertime, and we just fly off the slides. It's an amazing good time. If you've never tried that, not saying you should do it because it might be a little bit dangerous, but boy is it a lot of fun. So anyways, guys, I just wanted you guys to get a chance to understand what kids are thinking out there. And I've never really sat down and talked to either one of my boys too much about weight. I see from a few of the questions I probably should have a few conversations. But, you know, I think they have a general grasp, but maybe we could expand on that a little bit more. But you have anything you want to say, Lex?
Two things.
Up here. Two things. Hit them up.
One, go check out his other videos and definitely subscribe.
That's my boy right there.
Yeah, actually, that's about it.
And
also hit the like and the bell.
Mm-hmm. And hey, why don't you leave a comment too? Tell him how cute he is. All right. Hey, Frankie, do you got a comment?
Bye.
Frankie yells from across the room, bye. All right, everybody. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got a chance to see my boys and get to know them a little bit. And I will catch you on the next video. Lex, why don't you hit him with the peace sign?
See you next one, bye.
You missed the piece. Peace.
Bye.